Yep, another engine retirement. Just before that, on that rear-facing camera from DeWitt, we saw the drivers getting very impatient. Puumalainen got a big slide on, and James and Danson had closed right up to the back of those four, but he got out of shape on the exit of Young Cow.
So while this battle for third is going on,
no, Michael!
Yes, tapped DeWitt! But DeWitt has been tapped off the track by Sahi Bahadia, and that's DeWitt down to 6th place. That was a kick up the back end there from Sahi Bahadia to Patrick DeWitt. It was almost like a get on with it type of kick, and he's pushed DeWitt off the track, and he's down to 6th.
Yeah, that'll be a penalty, Michael. I'm pretty sure that our race director will see fit for Sahi Bahadia to have a penalty for that. It's just a cheeky little... it wasn't even cheeky, it was just rude. Punt up the backside, spun DeWitt round. Fortunately for DeWitt, he's not too far away from this leading battle, but unfortunately for him, he was slower and being hunted down by these. So Bahadia defending from Alman, and up the inside, looks to me go Puumalainen, there's contact, Alman gets sideways, and DeWitt is right back up with this battle, and Bahadia is pulling away, but I'm pretty yes, drive-through penalty to Bahadia. I don't think he'll have any arguments with that, and so now it's only a three-way battle for third between Alman, Puumalainen and Patrick DeWitt.
Yep, and I fear we're going to have another retirement soon, Jack. We'll come back to that in a moment. As you can see, the replay of the contact there between DeWitt and Bahadia going into turn 6. Well, you can see there, it just looks like DeWitt was actually quite a bit slower than Bahadia expected. He might have just accidentally ran into him, but well, contact is contact at the end of the day, unfortunately.
Yeah, intentional or not, Bahadia made a mistake and spun DeWitt out of off the track. So there's no getting away from that fact. And will he dive into the pits to take his drive through? Yes, he will. Hammers on the brakes in order to get the car slowed down enough, and the field rocket past. And what was looking like a good result for Bahadia has gone away in this chance, and Alman is smoking. Juhani Alman has smoke coming from his engine, Michael. I don't know if you can see that. He's pulling over to the side of the track, and this could be Puumalainen promoted to third.
Yes, I can see smoke from Alman's car, and going back to my point earlier, David Greco running in 9th place at the moment in the Super Aguri Honda is smoking. He's been smoking for the last couple of laps now, while he's been going past the start-finish straight, past that commentary box window. But another dramatic development here. Juhani Alman is now starting to... It's a Ferrari engine has started to smoke. As you can see there visually on the cameras. And this is going to give Mikko Puumalainen a great momentum boost to try and get past Juhani Alman, as he knows.
Yeah, well...
As he knows.
Of course, smoking advertising was banned, but these guys are trying to do their best. As Spoljaric side by side on the finals first corner. Gilmore's going to hang on at the inside. Spoljaric almost made contact. Well, there probably was a little bit of rubbing, but Spoljaric has the lead from Gilmore, so Gilmore's strategy did work. He is still in contention, and will he have enough of a toe down the back finish straight to make a move on Spoljaric? He looks to the inside. No, he can't quite make it through, and he's dropped 2 wheels on the grass, and Spoljaric is back in the lead of this race, and Puumalainen has got past Alman, and DeWitt has gone through too, so this looks like it will be, and DeWitt has gone through Puumalainen, has he? No, these two are side by side as the battle for the lead looks like it's dying down for the moment. We'll stick with this battle for third position. DeWitt and Puumalainen coming through the middle twisty sector now, and it looks like Alman's problem is most likely to be terminal as DeWitt goes up the inside. Puumalainen falls very wide. Amazingly, they don't make contact. Puumalainen has got a few cars lengths of a gap now at DeWitt, so I don't know if DeWitt will be able to get back at him.
Yeah, it's going to be critical, but it looks like it's all but lost now for DeWitt as he goes into the Young Cow. As you have a replay of the exchange for the lead now. As you can see there, Spoljaric really does get into the toe. He comes at the start-finish line. Wow, just superior straight line speed in that Renault, it seems. He goes round the outside. Wow, almost a bit of rubbing there. In fact, there was, I think, luckily no wheel-to-wheel contact, which would have pitched the cars into the air there. And Ryan Gilmore has to give way there, although he does attempt a slight move up the inside.
Well, Gilmore has dropped quite a way behind Spoljaric, and that's because in his desperation to keep up, he did a full 360 spin on the exit of Pinheiro on the previous lap. So that explains Gilmore dropping off, and now we'll have to see if Puumalainen can close in on Ryan Gilmore.
Jack! Sorry to interrupt you, Jack! Patrick DeWitt is out of this race! His engine has blew up! He is trundling out of turn 5! There's Stuart Fields and Wayne White battling through there! But Patrick DeWitt's engine has blew up here at Interlagos in spectacular style! What a rotten load for the Dutch driver there! What was a stellar drive in a poor performing car has ended in a pile of smoke on the side of the track here at Interlagos today.
And Alman's gone too. Alman's gone too, Mr. Lamb. I'll leave aside your grammar incorrectness, but Juhani Alman is out of this race as well. His engine has gone. So now I think we only have 9 runners. So quite a high attrition rate for this first CTDP race.
Well, drama developing here at Interlagos. We're hoping to bring you more interviews with the developers. Maybe we could do that after the race while we have a few moments. As we are on the final lap now, Spoljaric will take the last lap now. Leads across the start-finish line to start it now as he heads into turn 1. And it's also worth mentioning James Andanson has retired from this race as well. I believe that was due to a disconnection or a technical problem with his game rather than a car failure. And David Greco has retired as well. We saw him smoking a few laps ago, and it looks like his Honda engine has given up the ghost.
Yep, certainly looks like it. I think John Eric Saxon is smoking as well as he comes through the centre S's. So, with hopefully we will have. Sorry, we do have 10 runners because Nick Rowland is still running two laps down. Hopefully he'll make it to the end. So as Spoljaric comes through this twisty section, he hasn't had an easy race to the front. He was in the lead early on, but he's had to pass Ryan Gilmore a couple of times. He's always been a thorn in his side, and as he exits the Young Cow and comes across the line, it looks like it'll be Spoljaric for the win.
Yeah, out of the final corner comes Spoljaric. He's even lifting off, not even reaching maximum revs. So he ends World Series Amateur, taking the title, and he carries his form into this special event. And Spoljaric wins the first special event for Formula Sim Racing, and I believe the first ever race of the CTDP F1 2006 spot live on PSR TV. So that will go down in the history books. Ryan Gilmore takes a valiant second in the McLaren Mercedes. Mikko Puumalainen takes third.